Streetlights blur across the dashboard while the city falls asleep. And somehow every road tonight still curves its way to you and me. There's an old song on the radio that she used to sing off-key. Now it sounds like a ghost beside me, breathing through the melody. I keep driving past the places where we swore we'd never end, but the night keeps proving promises can disappear like smoke again. And every hour feels too long when the silence sings your song. Your name sounds different at 2 a.m., softer somehow in the dark, like the world remembers who we were, even if we fell apart. And every lonely mile tonight feels like tracing where you've been. Your name sounds different at 2 a.m., like I still belong to it. There's a photograph beside me, folded deep inside the door. I should throw it out by now, but I can't quite do it anymore. Maybe heartbreak isn't loud, maybe it's this quiet ache that sits beside you in the midnight, every time you're wide awake. And no matter where I go, the night still leads me home to you. Your name sounds different at 2 a.m., softer somehow in the dark, like the world remembers who we were, even if we fell apart. And every lonely mile tonight feels like tracing where you've been. Your name sounds different at 2 a.m., like I still belong to it. If I called you right now, would you answer half asleep, or let the silence ring forever, like the secrets that we keep? Every road, every light still turns into tonight. Your name sounds different at 2 a.m., like smoke hanging in the air, like the last slow song in some old bar nobody else can hear. And even if the years move on, part of me won't quite forget. Your name sounds different at 2 a.m., and I still hear it yet. And the city fades again, while your name stays in my head. The city's quieter tonight, like the world slowed down for us.
And your hand resting in mine
feels strangely enough. There's a candle on the table and old records softly playing. And for once I'm not afraid of what tomorrow might bring.
Maybe healing sounds like laughter echoing through tired rooms.
Maybe love begins in silence long before it fully blooms. We don't need to rush tonight.
We can simply let this feel alive.
Let the morning find us here, still wrapped inside this atmosphere, still holding on to something warm. After all these years, and maybe when the daylight comes, we'll still have something true. So let the morning find us here, me and you. There's a softness in your heartbeat that makes the whole night slow.
Like the lonely parts inside me finally found somewhere to go.
And every little smile tonight feels easier somehow.
Like the weight we carried separately
doesn't feel so heavy now. Maybe this is what peace feels like.
Maybe this is what survives.
Let the morning find us here, still wrapped inside this atmosphere, still holding on to something warm. After all these years, and maybe when the daylight comes, we'll still have something true. So let the morning find us here, me and you. If tomorrow changes everything,
tonight still gave us something.
maybe that alone
Can feel enough like home.
let the morning find us here, while the stars slowly disappear. And even if this moment fades, I'll still keep it near. 'Cause after all the lonely nights and all the hearts we knew, I'm glad the morning found me here with you. Maybe some nights become forever
Just by being remembered together. The apartment feels much smaller when the midnight settles in. Like the walls still know the stories of where we've always been. There's a shadow in the kitchen that still looks a bit like you. And I catch myself still turning like I used to when you moved. Maybe habits outlive people, maybe love takes longer too. 'Cause even in the silence I still find my way to you. And no matter what I do, the night keeps pulling through. I still talk to you in my head, like you never really left, like there's still a world somewhere where we haven't ended yet. And every little thought tonight still circles back to you. I still talk to you in my head, like I don't know how not to. There's a candle near the window, burning softer than before, and the rain outside keeps falling like it's waiting at the door. I keep replaying conversations, trying to hear what I missed, but memories change shape slowly when they're wrapped inside regret. And I know the truth by now, but my heart still speaks out loud. I still talk to you in my head, like you never really left, like there's still a world somewhere where we haven't ended yet. And every little thought tonight still circles back to you. I still talk to you in my head, like I don't know how not to. If healing means forgetting, why do I remember more? Why does every quiet evening still feel like before? Every room, every view still somehow becomes you. I still talk to you in my head, but the words grow softer now, like the ache is finally learning how to live without the sound. And maybe one day I will sleep without dreaming us in blue. But tonight I still talk to you in my head, like I always do. And the rain keeps falling slow, like it already knows.
Streetlights falling through the window, painting gold across your face. For a moment we were timeless, like nothing could ever change. There was magic in the silence, in the way you held my hand, like the whole world disappeared when you said you'd understand. We were young enough to promise things we couldn't really know, but somehow it felt forever in that little afterglow. And I still replay the sound of your heartbeat slowing down. We were beautiful in the dark, like a fire against the cold, like a song the night remembers even after growing old. And maybe we were never meant to survive the morning light, but we were beautiful in the dark for a little while. Now the nights feel unfamiliar, like the city changed its name. And every crowded conversation still somehow leads to your face. There are moments I stop breathing when your memory walks in, like the past still knows the doorway to everywhere I've been. And no matter where I go, part of me still lives below. We were beautiful in the dark, like a fire against the cold, like a song the night remembers even after growing old. And maybe we were never meant to survive the morning light, but we were beautiful in the dark for a little while. If I saw you one more time, would we laugh or would we hide? Would we finally tell the truth or just let the silence lie? Every shadow, every spark still pulls me back into the dark. We were beautiful in the dark, more than words could ever hold. Even broken, even fading, you're still written in my soul. And maybe love was always meant to burn before daylight, but we were beautiful in the dark, and that still feels alive. And somewhere under all these stars, I still remember who we are. Smoke rising through the darkness, like a memory in the air. Something broken in the silence, like you're almost standing there. There's a jacket by the doorway that I still haven't moved, like a part of me keeps hoping you'll come back into the room. Every shadow feels familiar, every light still feels too low, and this apartment keeps your echoes more than it should probably hold. I let the night keep pulling me back to what we used to be. You faded like cigarette smoke, slowly disappearing, still hanging in the midnight air, long after you left here. And every little thing reminds me of the love we couldn't hold. You faded like cigarette smoke, but I still breathe you in. I still drive past your old street, like I'm searching for a sign, like maybe somewhere in another life you'd still be mine. But the city keeps on moving while I stay inside this ache, trying to find the version of me you didn't take away. And I know I should let go, but some hearts move slow. You faded like cigarette smoke, slowly disappearing, still hanging in the midnight air, long after you left here. And every little thing reminds me of the love we couldn't hold. You faded like cigarette smoke, but I still breathe you in. Maybe love was never meant to stay the way we planned. Maybe some things only live as ashes in our hands. Every breath, every room still somehow carries you. You faded like cigarette smoke, but the feeling never left. Still drifting through the lonely nights inside my chest. And even if the fire's gone, the memory still glows. You faded like cigarette smoke, but I still miss the smoke. And the night keeps rolling slow, like it doesn't wanna let you go.
Morning light across the curtains, like a memory turning gold. There are pieces of us still here, even after letting go. I used to think that moving on meant leaving everything behind, but some people stay within you, in the quiet parts of life. The songs you stop to listen to when the city feels too loud, or the way the air feels colder when your name gets spoken out. And maybe healing doesn't mean losing every trace of things. Some loves never fully leave, they just soften with the years, turning into little echoes instead of endless tears. And maybe that's the beauty of the hearts we couldn't keep. Some loves never fully leave, they just learn to live peacefully. There's a photograph inside me no one else will ever see, of the nights we stayed up talking like forever was easy. And even though we lost it, I don't wish those moments gone, 'cause they shape the way I hold love, even now that you've moved on. And I finally understand, not everything is meant to last. Some loves never fully leave, they just soften with the years, turning into little echoes instead of endless tears. And maybe that's the beauty of the hearts we couldn't keep. Some loves never fully leave, they just learn to live peacefully. If I saw you years from now, I think I'd simply smile, not because it didn't hurt, but because it once was worthwhile. Every scar, every flame still carries part of your name. Some loves never fully leave, but they stop breaking your sleep, They become a kind of kindness hidden somewhere underneath. And maybe that's what healing is, learning how to breathe with the love that never fully leaves, still quietly inside me. And the morning settles through like a softer shade of blue.
Another sleepless morning, fading slowly into gray. And somehow you still find me before the light can break. There's a tiredness inside me that coffee cannot fix, like my heart stayed somewhere distant in the nights we used to live. I thought time would make it easier, I thought distance changed the truth. But even after all this silence, part of me still dreams of you. And every dawn feels incomplete without your shadow next to me. I don't dream about you less, I just wake up stronger now, like the ache learned how to settle without tearing me down. And even though the years move on, the midnight still comes through. I don't dream about you less, I just survive it better now. There's an old coat by the doorway that still smells a bit like rain. And every winter evening pulls your memory back again. Maybe love leaves fingerprints on everything it touched, 'cause no matter where I wander, you still linger in the dust. And no matter how I heal, some dreams still feel too real. I don't dream about you less, I just wake up stronger now, like the ache learned how to settle without tearing me down. And even though the years move on, the midnight still comes through. I don't dream about you less, I just survive it better now. If I saw you years from now, would your eyes still feel like home? Or would we simply pass each other like strangers moving on? Every scar, every room still remembers loving you. I don't dream about you less, but the dreams don't hurt the same. They became a softer sadness instead of endless rain. And maybe that's what healing is, learning how to move while still dreaming about you. And the morning settles through like a faded shade of blue.
Streetlights falling through the curtains like gold across your face.
And somehow this little apartment feels like a safer place. We've been talking through the silence, more than through the words tonight.
Like the lonely parts inside us
finally came into the light. There's a record spinning softly, and your shoes beside the door.
And I don't remember when
a night ever felt this
warm before.
Maybe we don't need forever,
just this moment together.
Stay until the city falls asleep, until the morning starts to breathe, until the world outside these walls feels far away from me. And maybe when the daylight comes, we'll still have something true. So stay until the city falls asleep with me. There's a calm inside your heartbeat
that I didn't know I missed.
Like I don't have to carry
every sadness by myself,
and every little smile tonight
feels softer than before.
Like the night is slowly opening
a forgotten door.
We don't have to name this now,
we can just stay here somehow. Stay until the city falls asleep, until the morning starts to breathe, until the world outside these walls feels far away from me. And maybe when the daylight comes, we'll still have something true. So stay until the city falls asleep
with me. If tomorrow changes things,
let tonight still mean something.
'Cause for the first time in so long,
I don't feel alone.
Stay until the city falls asleep,
until the stars dissolve like dreams.
and even if this moment fades, it still belongs to me.
And maybe love begins like this, quietly and blue. So stay until the city falls asleep with me.
Maybe the
is still, and so are you. In every dream I wander through, there's a window where the moonlight falls, and I still hear your distant calls, like a whisper soft and low from a love I used to know. Every star reminds me then of who you were and where we've been. Though the world has moved along, you're still the echo in my song, and the night still knows your name, calls it softly like a flame. Through the silence, through the years, I still feel you through my tears. And though time has let you go, there's a truth I always know. Every dream I can't reclaim still belongs to your sweet name. I still wear that faded blue, the one you said brought out my truth. Funny how the smallest things hold the weight of everything. I've learned to smile, I've learned to hide all the pieces left inside, but in quiet moments deep, you're the memory I keep. And the night still knows your name, calls it softly like a flame. Through the silence, through the years, I still feel you through my tears. And though time has let you go, there's a truth I always know. Every dream I can't reclaim still belongs to your sweet name. If I could hold one last goodbye, I wouldn't even ask you why. I'd just stand there in the light and love you once for one last night. And the night still knows your name, though the world has changed its frame. You remain where hearts don't lie, like a star that won't say goodbye. And no matter where I go, there's a place I always know, where your love still feels the same, and the night still knows your name. In the dark, in the light, you're still mine every night.
You walked away a sound and left the silence all around. The door still creaks the way it did, like it remembers what we hid. Every room feels twice as wide, with no one standing by my side. I thought I'd fill the empty space with passing time or a different face. But silence has a way of staying long after words stop saying. After you, the silence stayed, and every word we never made, in every night that feels too long without your voice, without your song. And though I try to move ahead, there's something left in what we said. After you, the silence stayed and never really went away. I hear your footsteps in the hall, but there's no one there at all. Just memories that softly fall, like shadows dancing on the wall. I've learned to live with quiet days, to walk alone through crowded ways. But sometimes in the evening light, it all comes back, just like tonight. After you, the silence stayed, and every word we never made, and every night that feels too long without your voice, without your song. And though I try to move ahead, there's something left in what we said. After you, the silence stayed and never really went away. Maybe time will ease the sound of everything we left unwound. But for now, I let it be, this quiet echo inside me. After you, the silence stayed, but I'm learning not to be afraid of empty space or quiet nights, or memories that still feel right. And maybe one day I will find a softer peace inside my mind. But after you, the silence stayed in a gentle, haunting way. Not every love needs to remain, to leave behind a quiet pain. thought love would never change, but time has ways we can't arrange. We held on to what we knew, believing it would see us through. Every promise, every plan felt stronger than the shifting sand. But seasons turn without a sound, and hearts don't always stay the same. What once was fire, bright and true, becomes a softer shade of blue. Love was never meant to stay the same. It grows, it fades, it rearranges. Through every loss, through every gain, it writes itself in different pages. And though we tried to hold it still, it found its way beyond our will. Love was never meant to stay the same, but that doesn't make it less. I see it now with open eyes. No need for blame, no need for lies. We gave our best, we gave it all, even knowing we might fall. And in that truth I've come to find a deeper peace within my mind. Love doesn't end when people part, it simply changes shape and heart. Love was never meant to stay the same. It grows, it fades, it rearranges. Through every loss, through every gain, it writes itself in different pages. And though we try to hold it still, it found its way beyond our will. Love was never meant to stay the same, but that doesn't make it less. Somewhere between the start and end, we learn to lose and still transcend. And in that space, both near and far, we became who we are. Love was never meant to stay the same, and now I see the beauty in it. Not every flame is meant to remain, but every spark has meaning in it. And though our story couldn't last, I wouldn't trade away the past. Love was never meant to stay the same, and that's what makes it real. What we had still remains, not the same, but not in vain. Neon lights softly glow on streets we used to know. There's a corner where we used to stand. Your fingers wrapped around my hand. City noise would fade away when you had something to say. And now the same lights flicker on, but somehow everything feels gone. And every shadow passing by feels like your last goodbye. Neon lights and faded goodbyes still reflecting these tired eyes. Every street, every sign still remembers you were mine. And though the night moves on somehow, I still feel you here right now. Neon lights and faded goodbyes live forever in my mind. Taxi lights and distant calls, your laughter echoes through it all like a dream I can't erase. Time just couldn't replace. I walk alone through what we knew. Every road leads back to you, but I don't chase, I don't pretend. Some loves don't need to mend. Oh, neon lights and faded goodbyes still reflecting these tired eyes. Every street, every sign still remembers you were mine. And though the night moves on somehow, I still feel you here right now. Neon lights and faded goodbyes live forever in my mind. If I could stop this passing time, I'd freeze that night, make it mine. But city lights don't ever wait, they shine then slowly fade. Neon lights and faded goodbyes still burn soft in my mind. Not as pain I can't release, but as a quiet kind of peace. And though I walk these streets alone, they still feel a bit like home. Neon lights and faded goodbyes stay with me as time goes by. City hum, fading slow, still feels like long ago. Every room holds a sound of something lost, never found. There's a chair you used to take, still untouched for memory's sake, and every wall still seems to keep the words you whispered in your sleep. I walk through spaces filled with you, in things I say and things I do. Not as a ghost I fear to face, but as a calm I can't replace. Your voice still lives in quiet rooms, in soft echoes and gentle tunes. Every word you left behind still finds its way into my mind. And though the world has moved along, you're still there in every song. Your voice still lives in quiet rooms and fills the silence like it used to. I hear you in the morning light, in the hush of every night, not as something far away, but as a part that chose to stay. There's no need to turn around. You're in every little sound, in the way the silence feels, in every truth my heart reveals. Your voice still lives in quiet rooms, in soft echoes and gentle tunes. Every word you left behind still finds its way into my mind. And though the world has moved along, you're still there in every song. Your voice still lives in quiet rooms and fills the silence like it used to. If walls could speak, they'd say your name, soft and low, just the same. And I would stand and listen close to what I miss the most. Your voice still lives in quiet rooms, not as sorrow, not as gloom, but as a light that softly stays through all my nights and all my days. And though I've learned to live alone, I never feel that far from home. Your voice still lives in quiet rooms and gently carries me. In every space I softly hear, you were once so close, so near. We were just a line in a song that never found where it belonged. You walked in like a summer breeze, soft as whispers through the trees. I never thought I'd lose you then, or write these words again and again. We started something soft and true, a simple world of me and you. But somewhere in between the lines, we lost the rhythm, lost the time. We were a song we never got to finish, a melody left hanging in the air. Every note still softly calls your name, but you're no longer there. Keep hearing what we could have been in every chord that fades away. We were a song, unfinished love that never got to play. I still recall your quiet smile, the way you made the world worthwhile, and all the dreams we left behind still wander through this heart of mine. The nights we stayed up talking slow, with nowhere else we had to go. Now silence fills the space you knew, and every silence sounds like you. We were a song we never got to finish, a melody left hanging in the air. Every note still softly calls your name, but you're no longer there. And I keep hearing what we could have been in every chord that fades away. We were a song, unfinished love that never got to play. If time could grant one last refrain, I'd sing it all to you again. No missing lines, no silent tears, just love that lingers through the years. We were a song we never got to finish, but still it echoes deep inside. Through every lonely, sleepless night, your memory is my guide. And though the music had to end, your love will always stay. We were a song, unfinished love that never fades away. Some songs don't end, they just remain, soft as love and quiet pain. In the quiet of the evening light, I hear your name in the fading night. There's a shadow on the wall tonight, looks like you in the pale moonlight. Every corner holds your trace, every silence speaks your face. I tried to let the past unwind, but you keep walking through my mind like a song I can't forget, a melody of soft regret. Oh, when your memory calls my name, I lose myself all over again. Through the years, through the pain, your love still falls like gentle rain. And I keep reaching through the dark for the echo of your heart. Oh, when your memory calls my name, nothing ever feels the same. Old record spinning slowly now, still remember every vow. We were dancing in between what we were and what we dreamed. Your laughter lingers in the air like a ghost that's always there, soft and distant, warm and true. Every note reminds me of you. Oh, when your memory calls my name, I lose myself all over again. Through the years, through the pain, your love still falls like gentle rain. And I keep reaching through the dark for the echo of your heart. Oh, when your memory calls my name, nothing ever feels the same. If I could hold one moment still, it'd be the night we stood so still. No goodbye, no tears to hide, just you and me, side by side. Oh, when your memory calls my name, I let it burn, I feel the flame. Though you're gone, love remains, flowing softly through my veins. And in every lonely part, you still live inside my heart. Oh, when your memory calls my name, love returns like yesterday. In the quiet, I still hear You were once so very near.
I walked away, but something stayed. In every step, in every shade, I packed my dreams in a suitcase small, left your letters against the wall. Thought I'd find a better way, somewhere far from yesterday. But every road I wander through leads me back in thoughts of you, like a story never told, still unfolding in my soul. I left my heart in yesterday, in every word we couldn't say. Though I tried to run away, love refused to fade away. And no matter where I go, there's a truth I always know. I may live for now and then, but my heart is back there again. There's a song we used to play on those nights that slipped away. Now it lingers in the air, like a love that's always there. I've learned to laugh, I've learned to stand with someone else holding my hand. But deep inside where truth remains, you still whisper through my veins. I left my heart in yesterday, in every word we couldn't say. Though I tried to run away, love refused to fade away. And no matter where I go, there's a truth I always know. I may live for now and then, but my heart is back there again. If I could rewrite every line, I'd make your forever mine. But life has plans we never see, and love writes its own melody. I left my heart in yesterday, but somehow it still finds a way to remind me who I was in the softness of your love. And though time has moved ahead, there are words we never said, still they live inside my soul, making broken pieces whole. Yesterday still feels so near, every song still brings you here. Not every love must remain. To leave behind, a trace of pain. I've learned to walk a softer line between your memory and mine, where nothing aches the way it did, and nothing needs to be relived. I don't hold on, I don't deny the truth we lived beneath the sky. But I have found a kinder place to keep the echoes of your face. I'll remember you in gentle ways, in quiet nights and golden days, not as a loss I must defend, but as a love without an end. And every time I say your name, it won't be filled with hurt or blame. I'll remember you just like a song that softly stays when you are gone. There was a time I couldn't breathe without the thought of you with me. But time has taught my heart to see what love can be when it is free. Now I can smile at what we had without the weight of feeling sad. And in that space I've come to find a peace I never knew was mine. I'll remember you in gentle ways, in quiet nights and golden days, not as a loss I must defend, but as a love without an end. And every time I say your name, it won't be filled with hurt or blame. I'll remember you just like a song that softly stays when you are gone. Some stories end but still remain in softer light without the pain. And love once true will always be a part of who we grow to be. I'll remember you in gentle ways through all my nights and all my days, not as a dream I couldn't keep, but as a truth that runs so deep. And though our time has slipped away, you're part of me in quiet ways. I'll remember you soft and long, like a never-ending song. every breeze, in every sigh. You're there, but I'm alright. Some love stay through the years, through the silence, through the tears. We were more than just a time, more than words or simple rhyme. There was something deep and true in the way I loved you. Even now I feel it still, in the quiet, in the will to believe in what we knew, in the love that once was you. Love like ours never fades away. It just finds a softer place to stay. Through the years, through the change, it remains just rearranged. There's a truth I'm certain of. Love like ours never fades away. It just grows into something more. I don't need to hold you close to feel you like I did the most. There's a calm I've come to know in the way I let you go. Not a loss I must repair, just a love still living there in the spaces left behind, in the corners of my mind. Never fades away. It just finds a softer place to stay. Through the years, through the change, it remains just rearranged. And though we're not as we once were, there's a truth I'm certain of. Love like ours never fades away. It just grows into something more. If time can take us far apart, it still can't take what's in the heart. Love finds another way to stay. Love like ours never fades away. Not in night, not in day. Every moment that we knew still lives on, and true. And though life has moved along, you're still part of where I belong. Love like ours lives a different way. In every breath I softly say, love like ours will always stay.